Danny, back to the league Saturday. What are your thoughts ahead of the game?
Yeah, look, we'll see a good win on Tuesday night. We rode our luck a little bit, but look, we're into the next round, and obviously all thoughts are back to the league and Wealdstone. They've had a bit of a mixed season so far. They've had some fantastic results, and there's been some games that they probably think they should have probably won, and maybe they've not got the points that they probably deserve. So, like all games, Emery, it's going to be tough, and we've got to go there fully prepared. And it's an opportunity, you know. We've got to kick on now. We've had back-to-back wins, and we want to make it 3 in a row.
It's got an impressive recent run of form as well, both in the trophy and in the league. How important is that to keep it going?
Yeah, look, we've always said that we've got a good bunch of lads that have got a lot of potential, but potential doesn't mean anything if we can't add any consistency to it, and we talk about consistency all the time. So that's the key message. Let's be consistent. Let's go and put a performance in that warrants us winning the game. And obviously there's always things that you've got to deal with, decisions and bad bounces of the ball, bad luck and all that kind of stuff, but control what you can control. Make sure that we're working as hard as we possibly can, and we know we've got the quality in the team. If we do that, we can beat anybody. And
we've seen Searle this season as well. You know, we can win comprehensively, but we can also win dirty as well at times, and win games are difficult.
Yeah, I still think we need to be better at that, winning dirty. There's been some, like if I look at the Yeovil game, that was a game where we'd have had to probably roll our sleeves up and been a little bit out of character for us and go and do the horrible stuff, and it was a horrible game, and we didn't show up. We showed up against Woking that was a bit of a dirty game, but those consistent areas, like you said, have been able to win a game when you are dominating, and also when you are, or you do have your backs against the wall a little bit. They're the crucial ones, and for us that's what we work on, and that's more mental than anything else. It's not necessarily stuff you can practice on the training ground, but look, we're getting there, we're making progress, the squad's improving, players are getting some consistency with performances, and that only bodes well for us going forwards.
And speaking on that, Jermaine signing a new deal to the end of the season must be a great bit of news for the players around here.
Yeah, look, he's been a big boost. He's a big character on and off the field, and I think he brings a kind of quiet leadership, and for me sometimes they're the better ones. They lead by example, they show what they want to do. Even yesterday at the end of the session, we're doing some chats and some extra bits, and he's gone off by himself. He's taken a bag of balls, he's practicing. He knows he's got a level that he wants to be at, and hopefully he'll pull some of the boys in the same direction. Most of them are on that sort of pathway anyway, to be honest.
Looking at Wealdstone, a new challenge for us National League compared to last season. What are you expecting from them?
To be honest with you, like I said, we've watched some of their games, and we've watched them at times and they've looked really good, and we've watched them at other times and you think, wow, okay, they look a bit vulnerable there, but similar to us in some degrees, that they've been quite inconsistent. And so from our perspective, a bit like they're probably saying about us, depending on what Aldershot team turns up, depending on what Wealdstone team turns up tomorrow. And I think that credit to Dean and what he's done there, they've fantastically in getting promotion. They've sort of held their own in this league, and we know it's going to be tough, and we know that they've got some very, very good players, and a couple that we even looked at ourselves in the summer. But no, look, we'll go there full of confidence, and like I said, if we turn up and do the things that we know we're capable of doing, I'll back us to get a win. And a great win against Gloucester in the FA Trophy, promotion chasing Gloucester. That's going to boost their confidence going into the game as well. Yeah, definitely. I think unfortunately for Gloucester, they've lost a few lads over the last couple of weeks. There's probably some key pivotal players for them, but at the end of the day, like you said, they've invested well in the squad. They've got some good players, and whoever knocked them out was going to have to be a good side, which is my point with Wealdstone. They're capable of turning up and doing some damage to whoever they play, so we've got to be on our game, and we've got to make sure that our focus is, I say 90 minutes, it's not 90 minutes anymore. I mean, well, if you was here the other night, it's probably more like 100 minutes, but we've got to make sure we're fully focused throughout all the game.
On a slightly different topic, our first Thursday TV show went live yesterday. You were our first guest. Hopefully we get fans to contribute to that and get involved with the stuff we're going to do.
No, look, I think that with everything that's going on in the world at the minute, there's people need some stuff to look forward to, and the work that yourself and Butts put into that was outstanding. I mean, you think of, we haven't got a big media department with a big budget. We've got people that are kind of thinking on their feet and doing stuff off their own backs, and credit to everyone involved in it, because it was outstanding, and it was a privilege to be on it and be the first one, and it was nice to talk. It felt more like sitting in your living room having a chat, which was a nice thing for me, because it's been a tough year tough end of last year for myself, and it's been a tough time really for everyone, and we need to be positive, and we need to look at the the glass is half full. We're in a good position in the league. The club's in a good position in the sense of everyone's pitching in and putting in the work that they need to do. Some paid, some voluntary. And look, the bottom line is it's a great idea. I think we're the only club that are doing that, and I hope he gets the credit it deserves, because the bottom line is we want to do more. And I think for the fans to get behind it, make sure they get as many views on it as they possibly can, have some input, give us some ideas on what they want to see, and long may that continue.
And we hope they tune in next Thursday as well.
Yeah, look, I think that they definitely will. I looked this morning, I think there was already over 500 views, and it's only been on for 14 hours, which is outstanding, and people are only going to watch it and really, if it's good, and as I said, that's credit to you guys.
Are you in with a shot? More information below.
Click here for the next video and click here to subscribe.